Can witches still dominate in this current meta? What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and we're back with another video for Clash of Clans. Today, focusing at witches at Town Hall 9. Yesterday, we were looking at the Electro Dragon versus Hog attacks from this very war with Divine Justice versus the Dark Looters Y. But today, we're looking at witches, and with the recent balance changes, the meta has clearly changed. Can witches, can witch slap, can Gobo Wee Wee still dominate at Town Hall 9? That's the focus of the video. That's what we're looking at. If you're excited, throw a thumbs up first. First. And then subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications for daily Clash content. Let's get into this first attack right here and see what exactly is going on. And we have our number 21, which is CH, going in on this base right here with a Gobo Wee Wee attack. That's going to be the feature of today's video. Every single attack, all four are Gobo Wee Wee, which means you have Golem, you have witches, and you have wizards. So there are no healers, so it's not technically a witch slap, but same idea. Notice this base right here. You would think someone would attack here with a kill squad right up the middle, take out those air defenses, and then go in with some air, but not right here, guys. CH has a different plan and is going to start things off with the Golem and those witches, and the wizards as well, up in the northwestern side of the base. Starting out with the Golem tanking, those Golem will take all of the fire. Bowlers come out of the clan castle. That's a constant thing. It's gonna happen every single time. If you don't have bowlers, get them. If you can't get bowlers, use Valkyries, but it's not gonna have the same effect. They are still pretty dominant though. So what happens here is the Golem, the heroes, the bowlers push into the base with that rage spell, with the jump spells laid out ahead of time, and they basically clear out the center of the base. The witches will then go along the outside of the base, and all of those skeletons, they're going to actually be tanking for the witches as they progress through the base. Now you say, how does a small little skeleton tank for witches? Well, what do we call them? Point defenses. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Point defenses, they only can target one troop at a time. And if that troop is a skeleton and it takes one shot to get them down, well, that's a skeleton. It takes them one troop to get them down. It doesn't need to be a golem or a giant tanking all the way along the base. What this attack will struggle with are exterior or defenses that have splash damage on the outside of the base, such as wizard towers, as we're seeing right here, mortars, or bomb towers. Those can spell trouble for the Gobo Wee Wee attack. But right here, you're seeing this base was crushed by this attack. The witches are showing no weakness. They are still working fantastic here in the current meta. So far, 1 of 4 attacks. I just grabbed the bottom 4 attacks, the 25, 24, 23, and 22 from this war. They were all the same strategy, and well, we're going to see if they were all triples or not. CH right here did pull in 3 stars using Gobo Wee Wee. Let's see if that happens right here. We have Warmonger on this attack, and the composition is basically the same. 3 Golem, we have 8 witches and 8 wizards this time around, so a little bit lighter on the witches and wizards, but we have the same thing happening. We have a Troll Tesla that was taken down. It must have been a hit that was done prior, which means a scouted base, because that Tesla, it was known that it was there. The Golem was placed on top of it, which was placed behind. So it worked out really nicely there. Now we have a jump spell. We have the heroes and bowlers jumping in, and the witch doing this, and the queen doing the same. A couple of witches are joining them in the center core of the base as well. Nice placement of that jump spell. I like how the attack is being pulled in another direction to allow the troops to get to where they need to be to take out those splash damage defenses. Worked out really nicely. The bowlers are getting the job done right there, and the witches still making their way around the base as this Golem is tanking for the witches on the outside. Working out pretty nicely right there. But what's going on in the center? The queen is cleaning up those pups as they were popped from that Lava Hound. Lava Hounds are probably the toughest thing to deal with in the clan castle, guys. Don't tread on them. You got to try them out yourself, because they will tie up your queen, and when it pops, take out many of your troops if you don't handle it properly. Queen's still making her way through the base right here, working on the clan castle right now. Now here comes that Golem that's actually tanking for the skeletons. Skeletons are going to be taking down that archer tower, and now we have the enemy king that's just being taken down by our witches and our skeletons. More skeletons being created. Our queen helping out as well, reaching over that wall. Our king is now dealing with those Teslas, so he may go down. He is pretty strong though, holding his own right now. But oh, look at that freeze spell. Nice job there, War, getting it done. 2 archers left in the bag. No spells left in the bag on this one. So far, it's looking like witches are here to stay. Everyone's always worried about, oh, what happens when the nerf comes to the witches? What's going to happen to my attack strategies? Well, it's looking like nothing's going to happen to them, guys. There is 1 Tesla left in this base. The king and skeletons are pushing that Tesla, and they're going to be taking it down and be very victorious in this attack right here for DJ, attack number 2. But, as I promised, there's 2 more left. Throw a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far, and let's get into the next one, which I said is only 1 base down. Same attacker, same strategy, same exact composition. And this base is different, but the attack is still going to work. Notice there are a bunch of wizard towers on the outside of this base here, so notice that the golem is kind of towards the outside of the base. That golem is going to tank for those skeletons, for those witches, coming in on a bit more of an angle from this attack right here. There's 1 golem left in the composition. We have that Tesla over here in the west that's giving our witches and wizards a little problem, but the golem is tanking it nicely. Jump spell from the corner down here in the south. Bowlers are going to do a nice job to those wizard towers. What I believe War wanted to do here, and I'm saying what I believe because I didn't actually speak to him before or after this attack. I believe you want to take out those wizard towers. They would be a problem for those witches, so doing that is really nice. And I will also let you guys know that with the wizards in the composition, they have some serious splash damage attack abilities, and when they go into the base with the queen and with some witches, any air troops that come out of the clan castle, even a lava hound, dragons, baby dragons, minions, they are gonna be crushed by those wizards. Probably the biggest problem for wizards coming out of the clan castle would be something like Valkyries. So another good troop right there to have in the CC, your Valkyries. All depends on the attack that you're coming in with, what you want to see in the clan castle. So we have this nice bunch of wizards and witches over here. They just took out a wizard tower along the way, so they defeated the best splash damage defense in the game. And they just keep on pushing. You have those Golemite, a bunch of skeletons, a bunch of wizards, a bunch of witches. They are so powerful, guys. And as my voice starts to crack, I'll take a sip of my coffee. There we go. And right now, right here, we have a Golem and 2 Golemite tanking. That's soon going to be a Golemite, though. So we will have 4 Golemite tanking the rest of this base. Our queen, she's just dancing around, moving over to that Tesla. Let's take that Tesla out and clean up the rest of this base. War with another triple low-level mortar right there. That was a Town Hall 8-level mortar. But hey, look at the number of witches and wizards left in this attack, cleaning the rest of this up. We're talking about 6 wizards, and I see 6 witches and 5 wizards and a whole bunch of skeletons. Everything in this attack went beautifully except for what's left. Builder's Hut. Builder's Hut. Are you a troll Builder's Hut placement person? Is this you? Are you the one that does this? I'll tell you, it may work in clan war games when you can't scout bases, but most other attacks, it's not going to work out for you. Here we go. Base number 25, the last one. Carly Girl coming in on this one with the same attack strategy. 3 Golem, 8 and 8 on the wizards and witches. You have 2 rage, 2 jump, 1 freeze, 1 poison. Always have that poison. It looks like Carly Girl is coming in from the south as well. Coming in from the corner of a base, in my opinion, always seems to be a bit more difficult, but she's going to do all right with it right here. Look at those skeletons starting to tank the way. Jump spell has been placed. Clan Castle bowlers have been dropped right behind the king, the queen, and what seems to be a whole lot of skeletons trailing right behind those. Golem rage spell been dropped, and that rage is going to tear up so much of this base. Watch as these troops push themselves through and completely demolish everything in the core, and another rage spell dropped in the complete center right by that jump spell that was dropped earlier. That's going to allow these troops, if they want to jump in the proper direction. But look at this, the queen, she's dealing with that lava hound. Look how long the queen is tied up, guys. I'm telling you, lava hounds in the CC, they're hard to handle. And then those pups, they're doing some work on our troops. So you want to definitely bring a lava hound. If you have no idea what to put in your clan castle, put a hound. You really can't go wrong with that. Over here we have a bowler and a bunch of wizards and witches here going around the base. This is a good example here as how the skeletons will actually tank for the witches. Bowler is going down right there. Skeletons are coming through the rest of the base, and 2 witches remain. They're getting hit by that bomb right there though. King and Queen working their way towards that town hall. Witches making their way around. I mean, do I have to shout this for all you guys? We see what's happening, and what's happening is the base can't handle the number of troops on it. And the reason why there's so many troops on it is because we have these spawners. We have these witches that just continuously spawn the skeletons and just overwhelm a base. And that's why Witch Slap, that's why Bow Witch, and that's why Gobo Wee Wee have been so popular and so strong for so long. And in my opinion, guys, I don't think these strategies are going anywhere. They're dominant and they're hard to handle. It's really difficult to build a base that can stop or slow down these strategies. So, what do you think? Are witches still viable at this current meta, in this current meta, at Town Hall 9? We know they're still working well at Town Hall 10, 11, and 12, but at Town Hall 9, what do you think? It's up to you, I guess, guys. That's what you guys can let me know in the comments below. You already know how I feel. I love the witches. I think that they attack in a dominant fashion. And, yeah, we'll keep rolling with them. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you throw that thumbs up. And always come over to my Discord server. You can find it over there or in the description below and come say hello. Or hit me up on Twitter, @EchoThrough. We're pushing to 7,000 Twitter followers, guys. Come help me out. Join that family over there as well. But that's been it. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you, Divine Justice, for having me over. And I'll see all you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.